Hello YouTube, TDH Advocate here with a quick little video. I'm not going to show you how to do this just yet. I'm going to wait a little bit and then I will actually give a video demonstration tutorial with my actual iPhone, but right now I'm using that to record some on-screen stuff from modmyi.com. As many of you have probably heard yesterday, the 7.1 and 7.1.1 jailbreak, untethered jailbreaking tool called Pengu was released from a Chinese hacking company. Now, I will admit I am a very big skeptic if it's not released by the evasion team or anyone associated with Pod2G. And this I steered clear of, and I was also very angry towards because I believe it is actually using exploits that evasion may or may not be using. I don't know, but I feel that they probably did. And that means that they can probably patch in 7.1.2 or even iOS 8, and evasion will have to work even harder. The evasion team will have to work harder to get their jailbreak out. But basically, they say that it has code to jailbreak 7.1.2 since 7.1.2 is coming out soon, but I'm waiting until 7.1.2 to come out and see if people can jailbreak that with this tool that I'm going to update and jailbreak. If not, then I'll stay on 7.1.1 and update. So I recommend updating the 7.1.1 and staying there until 7.1.2 comes out, as well as making sure that you are backed up, make sure you have all that saved, and waiting to see what happens. But basically, all you have to do are some easy steps. I will leave the link in the description, but if you don't want to go look in the description, here it is on screen for you to pause. And basically what it is this is the interface right here. Let's scroll down a little bit so that way you don't... scroll down a little bit and close the ad so you can see it better. Basically, they use an iPhone 4, so you see iPhone 3, 1, iOS, question marks, 7.1.1, and then it has the firmware number, more question marks. This is basically what you're going to get unless you have the proper stuff and the proper language coding installed on your Windows machine, which most people don't, and this was also done on a virtual machine on Mac, so that makes it even harder for it to read anything. But basically, all it is you don't really need any of this. There's the start button, and this, make sure that is unchecked. Do not check that box. Do not leave it checked. It is a piracy store, and I'm very anti-piracy, so we're not going to install that. Make sure you uncheck that. I'm going to drill this in your head. Uncheck that checkbox. Now to move on, after you hit, I think after hitting this, let's find out. Once you're unchecked, go ahead and plug in your this device. Confirm that you recommend. Okay. You're going to go to your settings, and you're going to change your date back to June 2nd. Set that off. Once you set your date back, you can go ahead and hit the ready button, which would be this button here. I'm not sure if you can hit it before or not. It doesn't really say. Yep, you click the button, then you get this. Then you set your date back, and then it will begin the jailbreak steps. It'll install a Pengu app, as you can see on screen, kind of. You just click it, it'll open up, it'll respring once. All your icons should probably be missing. It'll respring again, and then the Pengu app will be replaced by Cydia, just like an evasion jailbreak, basically. Make sure that you don't have that store installed. If you do, restore your phone from the previous backup, try again. But since this is version 1.0, obviously it's going to be buggy, and the jailbreak may or not install correctly the first time, or these apps might break, or stock apps might break. There's a lot of complications with new jailbreaks. But even though you uncheck that box, it will still install a piece of code that is meant for the store to allow you to download unassigned apps or illegal apps. And that program actually causes the corruption of many stock applications. So what you're gonna want to do is go ahead. I'll leave this in the description below as well. So you, shortly after uploading, so it won't be right as I upload. You might have to wait a little bit, but there it is on screen for you. Basically, what this does is it removes that program from your that code from your newly jailbroken device, thus, from what I understand, saving your device from these corruptions. But the only way to do it is, it's called Complete PPSync Restore, or PPSync Remover, and it is from this. Oh, sorry, got my finger in the way again. That is the repo that you will have to add. Once you have that repository, go ahead and download that, and it will hopefully save your device. You can even remove the source, I believe, if I remember correctly. You can even delete the repository after you install this package. So once you have that installed, go ahead and remove the repository if you want. I don't think there's really anything on there, but I don't know, as I'm not doing this yet. But go ahead and install from that source. I'm leaving it on screen here again, and I will put in the description as well as the name of the program, which I will put on screen as well. Right there in that corner, top right corner, is the name, Complete PPSync Remover. Make sure to download that. Otherwise, it will cause the corruption of the your phone rather, and the jailbreak in itself, pretty much all together. So hope you guys found that helpful. Remember that this 7.1.2 is right around the corner, so wait, and if you're waiting like me and you're smart, if you're smart, you'll wait. If you're impatient, you're gonna go ahead and do it now. I'm gonna wait because a lot of the tweaks are actually either broken in some ways or don't work at all, because not all of them are ready for 7.1 at 7.1 and above because of the change in coding style. Basically, it's not, the jailbreak isn't worth it quite yet, but if you're impatient, go ahead. I recommend staying on upgrading to 7.1 and 7.1.1, I'm sorry, now, and waiting for 7.1.2 to launch. Don't even update to 7.1.2 until they confirm if it is or is not jailbreakable with this program. If it isn't, stay on 7.1, and you can actually patch the same things that are patching 7.1.2 with a tweak inside of Cydia. I forget what it is called though. It's from Ryan Petrich, if I remember correctly. But it will actually patch pretty much the same exact thing that Apple is patching in 7.1.2. Which if 7.1.2 is not jailbreakable, I will make a video about that and the program you can use to basically create 7.1.2 on 7.1.1 and 7.1.1 and below. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. Hopefully you'll wait till wait and see what happens with 7.1.2, and hopefully you're on 7.1.1 right now. And I hope you guys will come back when I can actually do a video tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. Be prepared for some Twitch highlights. I'm going to hopefully try to get them on YouTube from my stream last night. And I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this, and hopefully gaming related videos here soon.